Jelly on a Plate by Sam Warne. Bob was a waiter, and on his first day, he felt very nervous, so he'd sing straight away. He took food from the kitchen to all of the tables, but poor Bob was clumsy. He wasn't so able. He'd trip and he'd fall, so to help him along, he'd look at the plate and sing a weird song.
Jelly on a plate, jelly on a plate, wibble wobble, jelly on a plate.
Before he could leave through the blue kitchen door, Bob, the new waiter, slipped on the wet floor. Plap! The slippery jelly slipped off the wet plate, bounced off the wall and plapped on the chef's face. "Oh no, not today," said Bob. Bob thought about scraping the jelly off the chef's face, adding some cream on top and giving it to the customer. No, Bob. No. Bob did the right thing and put the face jelly in the trash. He went back to get the next order. Sausage on a plate.
Sausage on a plate, sausage on a plate, frizzle, frazzle, sausage on a plate.
Just as he finished this strange sausage verse, Bob tripped on a chair and things got even worse. Plop! The greasy brown sausage rolled onto Bob's knee and plopped right into the customer's tea. "Oh no, not today," said Bob. Bob thought about drying the sausage on a napkin and pretending it never happened. No, Bob. Just no. Bob did the right thing and put the slippery sausage in the trash. He went back to get the next order, baked beans on a plate.
Baked beans on a plate, baked beans on a plate, blippy ploppy, baked beans on a plate.
Just as he finished his bean-busting song, Bob bumped on a table and something went wrong. Blaw! The baked beans rained down and made everything soggy. The beans even covered a young couple's doggy. "Oh no, not today," said Bob. Bob thought about selling the baked beans so they wouldn't be wasted. "Bob, what is wrong with you?" Bob did the right thing and put the hairy dog beans in the trash. He went back to get the next order, lettuce on a plate.
Lettuce on a plate, lettuce on a plate, flippy floppy, lettuce on a plate.
Just as he finished his heart-healthy tune, Bob fell once again on a greasy soup spoon. Flap! The lettuce flipped off like a giant green sprout, landing inside poor Grandma's old mouth. "Oh no, not today," said Bob. Bob thought about telling the grandma it was a new sport. Bob, don't mess with the grandmas. Bob did the right thing and put the old lady lettuce in the trash. He went back to get his last order, ice cream on a plate.
Ice cream on a plate, ice cream on a plate, slippy sloppy, ice cream on a plate.
Just as he finished his song for dessert, Bob tripped on the end of the old grandma's skirt. Slop! The ice cream slipped off like a soft white bobsled and landed straight onto Bob's boss's bald head. "Oh no, not today," said Bob. "You're fired," said Bob's boss. Bob had been fired, but he wouldn't give up. He loved restaurants and all food very much. He had an idea that could help stop the waste. If he dropped any food, he'd recycle, not replace. He took all the food waste, made a big pile, added some worms and waited a while. Took the old food, which was now a brown goop, and used it to grow vegetables for his vegetable soup. He opened his restaurant with food so fresh that nobody cared if he made a big mess. And the song that he sang to get the job done, Bob now only sings it just to have fun. Note to the reader. Taking food waste, recycling it, and mixing it in the soil for your plants is called composting. This method only really works with natural foods like eggshells, vegetables, and tea bags. It won't work so well if you just make a big pile of giant French fries in the street.